The disclosure that Nina is Willow's mother was the week on General Hospital that viewers had been waiting for what seemed like an eternity to happen. The drama has already begun and probably won't stop for weeks, even if there were a few other plot developments this week, and the hook was essentially non-existent. The Carly-Nina-Willow story deserved to take center stage. Let's explore all the juicy drama that occurred. Carly wished it would never happen, but it did, and she was forced to admit Nina was Willow's mother. Did she believe that, as with the Nell secret, she would be able to get away with lying this time? It was a terrific scene when Drew told Carly to stop making excuses and quit the bullshit. He finally located his male anatomy. He also said that the only reason she didn't tell him the truth was because she knew he wouldn't accept the deception because it was untrue, and she knew it to be true as well. After finding out about Willow's illness, Carly briefly appeared to understand the harm her lie had caused. She later brushed it off and insisted that she did what she did to defend Willow rather than spite Nina. It seems as though she thinks that by telling herself something repeatedly, it will become true, although part of her decision was influenced by her animosity for Nina. Fortunately, Drew informed her that their relationship was ended because he didn't seem to be buying what she was saying. Sure, Drew, but how long until you find yourself consoling poor Carly once more? Once more, Nina showed that she was her own worst enemy. She hurried over to dispute with Michael about Willow's decision to postpone her chemotherapy as soon as she and Sunny learnt about Willow's health, and he informed her the bickering had to stop. It was noteworthy to note that Willow had just told Michael essentially the same thing Nina had said when she had called her selfish for prioritizing her unborn kid before Wiley. He didn't resent Willow for making decisions about their child and their family on her own, something Willow didn't understand. She claimed that because she gambled and lost, he and Wiley had to pay the price. Naturally, the distinction is that Nina wasn't in a position to say such things. She needs to just learn when to stop talking. The main casualty in all of this seems to be poor Wiley, so it appears that at least some of what Nina and Willow claimed is accurate. That poor child is going to need extensive counseling at some point because of Michael and Willow's hate of Nina and Michael's hatred of Sunny. When Michael discovered Sunny and Willow in the hospital, truly seemed to consider the fragility of life and the cost of hatred and resentment. I have to give him props for stating about his father. At least he's trying. At least he's trying. Michael might begin attempting after this. Unfortunately, one of Nina's greatest worries was realized when Willow, who was sick and worn out, lost her cool and informed Wiley that his grandma Nina was a nasty person and she didn't want him to talk to her. It was Brooke Lynn's responsibility to attempt to respond to the upset little boy's inquiries about why his mother would disparage the grandmother he adores. I hope this isn't just brushed aside because I want to see Willow take responsibility for her actions and consider how they harmed Wiley. She is, however, adamant that Nina will not have a role in Wiley's life, even if she is dead, as evidenced by the conclusion of Friday's episode. Nina may be the subject of Michael and Willow's feelings, but Nina would never purposefully injure Wiley. They're behaving like a divorcing parent who, out of spite, forbids their ex from visiting their child and instills their hatred of them in the child. Michael learned the facts soon after launching into another venomous tirade about Nina, so it's possible that it hasn't entirely registered with him, but I was expecting a bit more wrath from him. He has plenty of it toward his father and Nina, after all. It also seemed like a cop-out that Drew told Michael rather than Carly. When Michael eventually sees his mother, I'm interested in seeing how he responds. It was perfect how Nina reacted to the revelation, going from laughing to furious. Why else would she not believe Carly was simply torturing her with assertions made by Harmony, a serial liar? Why should she trust Carly, who despises her and would do anything to exact revenge? But as soon as reality set in, the anger surfaced. It was fascinating to see Nana call her a monster and a selfish *chish. The phrase, "for over a year you've made me feel like the filth of the planet for ruining your family," was also used. My family, what about them? To set up Nina's outburst, I thought it was a good idea to have her think back on their disagreements as well as the times they spent together and had wonderful conversations. It seems as though Nina was considering how Willow and she may have fared differently if they had learned the truth sooner. Now that the truth is out, it will be interesting to see how this develops. There's absolutely no chance that this will result in any sort of cooperation and attempt to resolve issues amicably. After all, this is a soap opera. Who will support Carly in her choice not to tell Nina and Willow the truth? I have a feeling that her miniature Joss will comprehend everything. Carly will undoubtedly suffer the wrath of Sunny, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's the only one. I completely understand how Michael and Willow's animosity for Nina would cause them to accept Carly's decision. After about a week, Drew, who really serves no purpose on the program anymore, will beg her pardon because without Carly he lacks a plot. It would be interesting to watch how Willow handles the idea that Nell was both her sister and Nina's mother. If just as a ghost to frighten Willow, this would be a fantastic chance to bring Nell back. Nina has long been accused of being nuts by Michael and Willow, who also claim that Nell didn't fall too far from the tree, so it could be fun to watch Willow snap. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, G&H Update, and stay with us.